Hey y'all, I'm live. Went live through YouTube this morning instead of going through StreamYard because I forgot to set it up. I'll wait for people to get on. I was about a minute and a half late. Waiting for the notification. Sorry, I was looking to see if the notification went out and then I got an email. I was looking at it real quick. I'm sorry, y'all. I want to thank whoever's watching me on replay. I don't always do that because I always forget. Then when I'm sitting here waiting on people to come on, I forget, hey, that's the perfect time that you could talk about that. As you come in, let me know what you're working on, what you got in your cup if you want to. You tell me how the weather is. It's kind of cool this morning. It was really cool yesterday morning. I had my nose running and everything, but it was only 60 degrees. I don't know what it was this morning. I don't think it was 60 though, because I didn't wake up cold like I did yesterday morning. I'm always cold though. I'm still working on the flowers that I was working on last week. I'm almost done. I have 8 more to do, and then I have the border to put around them. I think my eyes were watering too, along with my nose, because my eyes are kind of crusty feeling. And I don't have tea. I have this soda though. So I haven't really. I woke up late this morning, so I haven't had my proper amount of caffeine. Could be also why my eyes feel crusty. I did have something I wanted to ask when people get on. I know I've asked before, like what do y'all like to watch while crocheting, or if you have background noise. I was gonna ask about your thoughts on audiobooks. Do y'all like to listen to audiobooks while crocheting? I'm gonna wait just a little bit longer for people to join before I start asking my questions about audiobooks. I should have eaten something before I got on here because I'm hungry. So if y'all hear something growling, it's my stomach. And my sister won't be asleep today. I think it was last week that she was asleep. It might have been. Sorry. It didn't. I never did get the notification, but I found it. Good morning, AJ. I think it was last week that she was snoring. It might have been the week before. I don't know. But no snoring today. Unless you hear the snoring from the bedroom in the back. Then I'm sorry about that. I wanted to go back to sleep this morning. That's probably why I woke up late, because I think I did doze back asleep this morning. I have 2 alarms set. One for the time that I want to get up so that I have a few minutes to open up my eyeballs and stuff like that before I start waking Aiden up. I didn't hear that alarm. And talk about sleeping, I want to yawn. Sorry. So I woke him up at 5:45 when I woke up, and he didn't want to get up. So I was like, okay, I'll just let him sleep till 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock came, he still didn't want to get up. And then I was like, okay, I'll just wake him up at 6:15. Well, he finally got up at 6:20 this morning. And I was like, come on, we got to go. We got to go. I'll let you sleep too long, huh? I have not actually slept yet. Only about 45 minutes, and the cats woke me. Oh, I'm sorry. I know that's got to be rough. Um, I think I finally went to sleep about 10:30 or something. I had a hard time, which I took a nap yesterday, so I should have known better. But I had a hard time going to sleep. Hold on just one second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I was a little too excited to sleep after our live yes. We had a lot of fun last night. Coco and Joey, what are y'all doing? They started barking earlier when I was moving the dishes out of the sink so I could set the water jug for the animals outside. What are y'all doing? Oh, bless you, Joey. Got pee-pee? Huh? You got pee-pee? Go pee-pee, Joey. Go. Got pee-pee, Joey? Joey's so funny whenever he gets his way. He gets all excited. And then he's funny with Chunk outside. He will not let Chunk love on him at all, which Chunk is like a million times bigger. I don't know if you heard that. That's all because Chunk wants love and Joey says no. My sister said we should record it. And what'd you say? Our little one is the bully? Yeah. And your little man is the bully. Yeah. And all Chunk is doing to him is trying to get his head down there at Joey's head. It's so funny. Hey, Ingrid. Play. He just wants to play, yeah, and wants love, and Joey does not want any of it. Yeah, well, I'm sure he is. Like I said, Chunk's like a million times bigger than Joey. Chunk is what, 5 months old now? 4 months? Oh, January, February, March, April. In about 12 days, he'll be 5 months old. And he's like a million times bigger than Joey because Joey's a little tiny chihuahua. Yeah, Joey doesn't even weigh 5 pounds. Yeah. How are you, Ingrid? Hope all is well. I know it's afternoon for you, so good afternoon. So you're gonna try and get a nap before my appointment today. Wanted to come and say hi when I saw you on. Okay, well, sleep well, AJ. And I hope everything goes well with your appointment. Good morning, Kaylin. Hello, AJ's personal touch and sweet Ingrid. Good morning, Karen Y. How are you? I was just talking about Joey and Chunk whenever Joey goes outside to use the bathroom. Chunk just wants to play and get some loves, and Joey wants nothing to do with it. Doing well, thank you. How's everyone today? Well, bless you, Joey. Oh, there's Coco. Well, bless you, Joey. You okay? Oh, don't do that. Come here, Joey. Come here. Now you gonna growl. Well, stop it. Sorry, I hate whenever Joey does that. Let's see. Ingrid says, all good. Busy working on bod wrap, the rock and roll wrap. Okay. Doing it in moonstone shawl in a ball. Ooh, a gift from our gorgeous Miss Karen here. Yeah, I hate whenever he does that. They call that an inward sneeze, and I saw a video from a vet showing what you could do, and when I got to him, he had already stopped. So they say to clamp their muzzle shut and put one finger over their nostril, and it should stop it. I guess he's allergic to the outside too. Yeah, it is kind of scary because it sounds like they're not breathing right. But they call it an inward sneeze. But I watched a TikTok from a vet. That's what he said, to pick up the dog, hold the snout, and then cover one nostril, and it should make it stop. That's awesome, Ingrid. The yarn told you what it wanted to be exactly. You okay now, Joey? Mm. And then he drinks water and coughs it up too. I think he drinks it too fast. You okay? All right then. Oh, he's doing it again. Come here, Joey. Oh, Joey. Okay. Maybe he'll be okay. And then he scared me the other day because he acted like he was coughing up a fur ball, and then his front paw just started jerking, and then he fell over on his side, and he just looked like he was trying to breathe, and it scared me. I thought he and I thought he was having a seizure. I thought he was dying. I was like, oh my gosh. And then when I got up, he gets up and he's fine. He's breathing and everything. Exactly, Karen. Ooh, that's gorgeous. And I'm doing it with a 5.5 millimeter. Can you believe it? Normally I'm using a 3.5 and smaller, but the bigger the hook gives, it's such a lovely drape. That is true. 5.5 is my favorite to use with anything. Look at you, Ingrid. It will turn out lovely. I know it. I know it too. That just sounds pretty. See, I use 5.0 and 5 the most often. Yes. That one square that I was working on that I had to use like very small size. I'm glad I don't know what those. Good morning, Spring. How are you? But for this one, a 4.5 was good enough. I didn't have to go to no 3.5. And then I don't know if y'all been hearing, but I've been swapping hooks out because the chains need to be looser than what I chain with the same size that I'm working with. See, Ingrid says, I don't want to scare you, Kaylin. But Dinky did the exact same thing and turned out that she had a heart condition. Oh, poor baby. Still miss her every day, and it's been 3 years now. Oh, since she crossed the Rainbow Bridge. I know he's been checked out because he does that coughing a lot, and it has something to do with kind of like his vocal cords. It has something to do with that. Not bad. How are you? I'm good. I'm just a little tired because I didn't want to get up this morning. He's 5, so I figured that I don't know if it's because of the coughing thing or what. That's what I thought it was. Maybe the coughing thing. But my sister said he's done it before. It's not the first time he did that. It felt like he was like choking on whatever was coming up. you know, it just really scared me. And I don't mean to laugh about it, but that's like a coping mechanism of mine. So it was scary. He's, I guess they're eating the rest of their food from last night because I heard him crunching on something. My dog does that too. See, it's scary though. I didn't know if it was a seizure. I've never seen an animal have a seizure, let alone, seeing a person either. So I don't know well, I have seen a person have a seizure. I take that back. But I've never seen an animal have a seizure. So that's what I was like, oh my God, he's going into a seizure. But by the time I set my crochet project aside to get up to see about him, he had gotten back up on his feet and he was okay. That's scary with animals because they can't tell you what's wrong. It's like having a baby. They can't tell you what's wrong. So you don't know what to look for. So you don't know what it is. So I had a dog that later on in her life, she started having seizures. See, that's what I was afraid of, that, he's gotten to an age where that would start. Okay, so your doggy's been checked out and it's not his heart. I don't think it is his heart. It has something to do with I guess, diaphragm, if dogs have diaphragms. I don't know. Well, my hat, Karen, still does that as well. It's scary for human. Wonder if scary for them, if it's scary for them. I'm sure it is. Yeah, Stinky had seizures as well, Karen. It was horrible. Yeah, poor babies. It was meant poor babies. Yes, I know what you meant. I know that when I used to watch Dr. Pole and he would have to amputate legs on animals, he talked about how animals, they just adapt to their surroundings. Like it doesn't bother an animal that they only have three legs instead of four. They find a way to make it work. But that you know, doesn't really help with the fact of, I wonder if it's scary for them. I wonder if they think, oh wow, that there used to be a leg there. I don't know. How are you doing on the socks, Karen? Yes. How are you doing on the socks? I need to get my knitting out and practice it because I'm pretty sure you're knitting socks. I don't have time. It makes me feel like I'm going slow and I need something else to do. So I don't like to practice my knitting. But I can still do the knit stitch and the purl stitch. And that's all I can do. I just need to get a little less fumbly with them. Getting to the end, I may not get to finish this flower. I didn't bring any more in here. Oh, let's see exactly. As a vet tech, and a behavior dog trainer. Humans always make more out of it. Dogs live in the now. Exactly. I understand that, but I'm just wondering, do they get scared about stuff like we do? Like if it's a little scary at first and then they're like, oh, okay, well, I can just do this and just start wagging their tail and go on about their life. Always have a pair of socks on your needles. Oh, let's see. Yes, poor still has reverse sneezes. Haven't started another pair yet, Ingrid. Out of sock yarn and working on shawls and lap bands for donation. Oh, I finished my May socks. Still need to take pictures to mail to Linda or Kim and show them in my catch up video. Planning on doing the Shore Socks by Nancy Wheeler. Cool. I just still feel fumbly with knitting, so that's why I haven't done it because I need to work on that part. 1, 2, not being fumbly. Okay. I feel like with the fumbly I do that I could be doing so much more in crochet. See, I finished my May socks. Now trying to finish my mom's shawl. Oh, oops, shawls and lapkins out of stock. Karen, that should be gorgeous. Yes. I've seen sock yarn and it's so thin. I don't see how socks are made out of that thin. I know how I feel trying to use a tiny hook and tiny yarn. I feel like a giant. I wonder if it would be the same way with knitting. Only practice my knitting on a 4-weight yarn. No, not out of sock yarn. We're still waiting, DK. You're such an expert in sock knitting, Spring. Your socks are always so lovely. Oh, LOL. Sorry, Karen. I misunderstood. Oh, thank you, Ingrid. That's sweet. I saw the thing you posted in AJ's group last night, Spring. I thought it was pretty. So, are you knitting the shawl for your mom, or are you crocheting it, Spring? Yes, the Vallis. Although I would love to knit a shawl with finger weight yarn one of these days. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm not gonna have enough to finish this flower. Should have remembered to bring out more yarn, but I didn't. But I'm going to get to a stopping point and pull out some yarn out of my bag because I have a bag of yarn sitting beside me. Knitting and made my own pattern. Oh, cool. Are you gonna write the pattern out, or are you just gonna keep it to yourself? I'm not good at knitting. I probably couldn't read a knitting pattern, but just asking. Thank you, sweet Karen. I'm a bit slow. Oh, we all are. Because I actually thought she meant that she was making it out of sock yarn too. Just finished the count. Oh, tutorial. Cool. I just finished the count your blessing shawl with sock weight yarn I bought from Daniel last year. Busy blocking it so it's ready for the video. Oh, cool. Sarah's little corner of crochet world. Good morning, everyone. Just popped in to say hi. Off to school now. Have a good day at school. I hope everything's going good for you, Sarah. At some point. Okay. A tutorial at some point. And everyone saying good morning to Sarah. Well, I made more on this flower than what I thought I would with what little bit of yarn I had left. I'm going to see if I can get this one done. I might be able to finish this one, this little petal here. Yeah, we got halfway. That's all I have left. So I'm going to set that aside. Let's see, hey Ingrid, hey Spring. See, it's awesome. 99% on my first chapter. Cool. That's awesome. Looking forward to seeing your finished objects, Ingrid. Me too. I cheated with my May socks. They're worsted weight. Alrighty, see you later. Homework is due today. Okay. Be good, Sarah. Stay safe. I made this last night during the AKA live. Started and finished it during the live. It's a bandana in black. I actually frogged what it was to begin with. I was going to make a tank top, but I changed my mind. But I started this. With the raspberry ganache. Here on Skinny Cake. I don't know if I'm liking liking how it's going to look. And I don't remember what size hook I was using. I think I was using the 4.5 there. I've been using this one. Oh, why do I do this to myself? Do y'all do that too? Pretty. Yes, it's very pretty. I love it. Ever since the first time I ever saw this yarn, I was like, I want it. It's just a very pretty color of purples, like a fuchsia and a blue and a green. Let's see what the stitches look like with this one. I think I was using this 4.5. I was doing it at baseball practice. No, baseball game. Baseball game. Yeah. It was a game. Yeah, I think I was using this one. And this is a YouTube pattern that I'm doing. Don't ask me who it's by because I don't remember. Let's see, finished May's contribution for Charmed Grammy calendar as well. Made a drawstring bag, Ophelia Talks latest version. Ooh, and Bod's bucket hat embellished with flower patterns. Ooh, for May. See, I've never worked with Karen Skinny Cake before, but I love the colorways. Yes, this is the first time I've used a Karen Skinny Cake too. Let's see, headed out to do some farm work. Have a great day, all. You too, Spring. Have a good day. No worries. They're your socks, and you can use any yarn that tickles your fancy. Let's see if I can find. It's by Yarns and Fin. It's called the Clam Top Crochet Tutorial. And I can show you a picture because I took a screenshot the other day. See, let's see. Move my head where I can see it. That's what it looks like. That's what I'm making. I think it'll be cute. Sorry, that notification. Ooh, that's beautiful, Kay. Lovely. Yes, I thought it was too. That's why I think I remember my thought process of why I wanted to use a smaller hook. Plus, I think this is a size 3. Yeah, it's a size 3 yarn. I showed it to another mom that was there, and she's like, "Oh, that's beautiful." I don't think I would wear it though. That's the only thing. Plus, I don't think it would be a size for me. But I liked it, so I wanted to at least give it a try to see how fast it worked up, to see if it would be something that would sell to other people, you know. Oh, and of course, I don't know what comes next after doing the increase right there, so not gonna be able to work on this either. Because I am following the tutorial. I didn't look to see if there was a pattern anywhere, but I did want to show that I was working on something else too. Oh, I finished another midnight top. I did do that. I guess I could go get that real fast and show you that. This one will fit me better because I used a smaller hook and I used a different size. I guess I think I'm bigger than what I actually am because the last few things that I've made for myself has been too big. Good morning, Sid. How are you? I didn't want to say Sid wrong. I was gonna say it all, but it was coming out. It was gonna come out wrong, so I had to slow it down. Sorry. I was talking about. Hold on, I'm gonna go get it. Okay, I'm back. Look, I brought them both. Okay, this is the first one that I made. And I talked about in the last video that it was too far down the holes were. And then this is the new one I made. I think I flipped that inside out because yeah, I did. I flipped it inside out. I mean, there's no really, but So this is, see how much smaller it looks? Because I used the smaller hook and I didn't make it as big. Because like I said, I think I'm bigger than what I actually am. So I don't know if you can see a difference. Yeah, you can. You can see the difference. So I'm actually this big compared to this big. I just need to sew in these ends. That's another thing I could do since I went and got it. Okay, I must have covered that one up because I don't see that one. I guess I did. Hush, Coco. Hush. Pretty top. Thank you. Yarn Joy Podcast. Beautiful. Love the stitching at the top. Me too. No, it's not my pattern, Ingrid. It is the Desert Blossom Crafts. I think that's right. It's Desert something. Desert Blossom Crafts, I think. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's free to her blog, though. You can purchase the PDF version. Let's see. It's called the Midnight Top. Yes, Desert Blossom Crafts. And it was part of a crochet along. And it's available. Both parts of the crochet along is available. Hey, good morning, Tina. How are you? I have the opposite problem. Mine turns out too form fitting for your taste. Yeah. Yours is beautiful. Love the pattern. Me too. And it only took me when I worked on this one, it only took me 2 days to work on it. I didn't work on it the full day, but it only took me 2 days to work. I have to go and have a nosy. Would love to try it for myself. It's super easy. The only thing I didn't also do was she did a few rows of single crochets at the end. I didn't do that either. And as opposed to having this much left from the first one, all these little ones. I have a thing that I put all my yarn clippings in, and I've just been setting them up there. But this is what I had left from the gray one. And I used the 6.5, which is what she used. and I did the bigger size. I made it bigger because I thought it was bigger. And then I used the smaller hook and the smaller size that actually fits me better. And this is how much yarn I have left. They were both the same size cake. Size cake. I caked it up. And I said that. They were both, I don't have the one for that one. Oh, I know what happened to it. It's outside. They were both Pound of Loves. This one is the Oxford Gray, which is what I have left of that one. I still have the thing on the table. I need to put it up. But that's what I had left of the first one. And this is what I had left from the second one. Yeah. Everyone's saying good morning. But I was looking for a tank top, and I had started that one. It's called the Sweet Tea Tank, I think is what it is. And the seed stitch is just too slow for me, so I wanted to try something else before I finish that one. But I will finish that one. I still have that one on my hook. I haven't frogged it or anything. It's just slow going. You know, sometimes when you need something, you need it to go fairly quick. That one was just working too slow for me. Coco. Come here, Coco. Come here. She's back there knocking on the door. To the bedroom. Good. Oh, stop. The other day it was funny. My hand was bothering me along with my elbow because I've been crocheting a lot. And I put my hand down. Coco come up and licked me. I said, I did not put my hand down there for you to lick me. She's always got a lick. It's funny. And Tina saying good morning to everybody. All right, got that in, sewn in. Now it's completely done. I should have put it on this morning. But y'all, I have a farmer's hand, so it would have been really bad. See, oh, we have load shedding in an hour's time again. So frustrating. Oh, I know that is. That has to be. Do they do it during the day a whole lot? Like, I mean, I know I've heard y'all explain it before, but do they do it during the day? Like, where at least you have light, you know, like the outside light. They should do it at night when you're asleep. That's what I think, anyways. Oh, no, yeah. Thumbs down for that, Ingrid. Yes. And see, too, I thought about using this raspberry ganache and making one of these. But it's a size 3, and I didn't want to have to do all that math to try and get that stinks. Yes, it does. I didn't want to have to do all the math to try and get it right, since it was a way smaller yarn. But it does make a difference on how what size yarn and what size hook you use on how much yarn you'll have left. Yeah, that is true. I'm afraid of that too. No electrical blackouts is all our future. I'm afraid when the fuels, when it gets stopped. Yeah, exactly. See, they have us on a schedule in stages. At the moment, it's stage 2, only off once a day. The higher the shortage on electricity, the higher the stage. Okay. And may have up to 4 times a day. Oh my goodness. Mm. I'm sorry that you have to go through that. I know that has to be frustrating. See, we don't use lights sometimes during the day. I only have this one on because of right now. I usually open the curtains a lot. Then there's days where I'm lazy and I don't want to open the curtain, and then I do turn on the light. Mm. It's got to be hard. See, that would be terrible. You'd be afraid to open your. Yeah, exactly. Might make all your food go bad. Thought I had the hook up. Yes, prayers to Ingrid. Maybe they won't have to do it up to 4 times a day. Oh, I finished my niece's boyfriend's sweater. Grabbing the black yarn made me think about it. When I gave it to him the other day to see if the armholes would be big enough for him, he tells me that he kind of likes it the way it is. So instead of making him a sweater, I made him a vest. That's what I think, anyways. It's not really vest shaped, but he liked it. So, and then he was wearing it yesterday when I took my niece home from work. He said, "I love it." I said, "I love that you're wearing it." 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. This makes me feel good that my art is appreciated. Do y'all have other ways of generating electricity, like for people that can't go without electricity? Like if they have special needs or whatever, that kind of thing. I'm just curious. See, exactly, camper. And when we have the high stages, the cold and the frozen things go off, obviously no one is going to replace it or give you monetary help. It is just the way it is. Well, see, that kind of answers my question then. And y'all are starting to head off to y'all are in fall, aren't y'all? Y'all are heading to winter. I think I'm right. I could be wrong. How long does it usually stay off though whenever it happens? My son does that for a job here in the States. They have to make sure enough to power over thousands of stations. Yeah, they have very quick or very little shorts. You don't notice yet, maybe a quick. Oh, I've seen stuff like that happen here. We'll blink off and come back on, and it not be storming outside. Then sitting there watching TV and the TV go off. It was almost like it's a and then that was it. People who can afford a generator, they have their generators, and people with solar panels, they kind of okay, but have to have solar panels installed or create. Oh, yeah, I can imagine. I have candles, a gas lamp, and a glass plate. Okay. Good morning, Sandy. With left is right crochet with Sandy. I will get longer. It will get longer and longer, like Ingrid has already experienced. I'm sure it will. And everyone is greeting Sandy. Hi, Connie. Doing good. How are you? And Lashira says, hi, Kay, and the rest of my sweet yarny friends. Hey, Lashira. And Connie says, hello, everyone. How are y'all? Everyone's saying hello. I was in the chat with you yesterday. Oh, Sandy and Tina were in the chat together. Everyone must be just waking up. We were talking about load shedding that Ingrid has to go through. That's what we were talking about. Melissa goes live in 30 minutes. Say normally it's off for 2.5 to 3 hours. So stage 2 is great, but when it moves to stage 3 and 4, it gets longer and longer. I live in a seaside village and everything takes longer to come back. Oh, I'm sorry, Ingrid. That does have to bother your whole day up. And see, then you wouldn't be able to use your phone to like watch something because then your battery will drain. Mm, feel bad for you, Ingrid. So sorry. Yeah, that has to be frustrating. And you know what? I just remembered something. I had a question for when everybody got on here, and I had totally forgot about it till just now, and I'll ask in just a minute. I was going to ask what everyone's thoughts were. Hey, Wanda, how are you doing today? What was everyone's thought on, but can't do anything? Yeah, you can't. What is everyone's thoughts on audiobooks? I've asked before, like, what do people like to watch while they crochet, but just curious as to if anyone listens to audiobooks. I use my phone for lives to chat. Wow, sometimes spelling. Oh, it's okay. Thank you, Camper. But like with everything, you get used to it. We just have to cope and plan ahead. Phone fully charged all time, a gas pot always filled, and be sure you have candles and firewood. Yes. Yeah, we just have to stay prepared. So yeah, I've never done the audiobook thing. I usually watch TV while I crochet in it. Yeah. See, I like them. I used to listen to them while crocheting, but went back to listening to podcasts and YouTube. Okay. I watch YouTube while I crochet. Sometimes different tutorials. Okay. The reason I asked is because the other day I was looking for a book and I was trying to see if it was available in audiobook, and I found out that the two towns over, their library offers audiobooks on Libby, which is an app that you download on your phone. And I called her the other day and asked if I could get a library card with them. And she asked me if my library wasn't working out. And I told her that I had seen that ebooks were available and audiobooks were available through her library. She's like, "Oh, yeah, I'll let you get one." And I've been trying to find a library that issues free cards or that will issue a free card. And I can get one through there for free. And I could listen to audiobooks. See. I don't listen to audiobooks, either watch the lives. Okay, TV or live videos on YouTube. Okay. Never listen to audiobook. I like audiobooks, but still prefer the real thing. Turning of the pages, the smell of books. I just love books. Yeah, I know you meant TV, Sid. I can understand that too, Ingrid. On that. Oh, that's cool. Well, I mean, I could get one through the biggest library close by, which is Dothan, but they cost $25 a year. Just had to fill out a form. Yeah. See, my library has it, but nothing worth listening to, in my opinion. Oh, okay. And she even said that they had CD audiobooks there too. But I don't have a CD player anymore. Well, yeah, I do, but it's just not plugged up. I don't use it at all. But I'd be afraid that I'd lose them. But the my little town library is like this big, and they don't offer any kind of ebooks or audiobooks. But two towns over, they're a bit bigger than we are, not much, but they're just a bit bigger, and they offer that. And then the one that the in between town, which is Geneva with the little country Walmart, they don't even offer it there. Hey, Danny, how are you this morning? Letting ads play out. Oh, okay, so she's not even in here. Because I have a library card with my hometown library, but like I said, they don't offer that. And I went in there a couple of weeks ago to print something, and instead of like 10 cents per sheet, it was like 50 cents. And even too, they hadn't updated their little pieces of paper they had taped everywhere that said copies were 25 cents. They're now 50 cents. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm sorry, I never on time. It's fine. I have another friend that goes live the same. It's fine. I promise. I usually get on for about an hour, but people started coming in, so I stayed on for a little bit more. I don't try to be too long because when people watch that's the prices they used to have at the post offices. Yeah, I know. Everything goes up all the time, which I know that, but it just seems whoo. See, same here, Karen library card is free. Well, okay, most library cards are free if you live in the town that you're getting the library card with. If you live outside of the town, you can get a library card and you have to pay a fee. That's what I meant by a free library card. And I asked her, since I didn't live in Hartford, since I live in the same county, just not in the same city, would I be able to get a card there? But yeah, with all my things being bedbound and anything else, my library days are See, I always make sure to pop in, at least hit the thumbs up. Yes, that's a good thing. Thank you. Do you know someone that lives in the same town as the library you're trying to? No, I don't. I know I could do that too. I was looking at something. I think it was TikTok, and they were talking about for kids 13 to 8 to 13 or 13 to 18. I can't remember. I said kids. It might have been 8 to 21. I don't even remember. You could have access to the New York Library or something like that for free. In my state, I had 3 different cards because of being away from home camping. They didn't charge me for them. Well, see, that's good. That's good. I like that. But like I said, I was looking for the audiobooks on Libby, and I can't remember when I did the search, they told me the closest one was Dothan. So I went to the Dothan website, and it was $25 a year. But now if you if you live there, it's free. Or if you work there, or if a kid was going to school there but didn't live like right there, um, they could get their library card from there for free. Hello, Zara. How are you? I know it's not morning time there for you. I was just wondering. I know some people. It's 7:41 p.m. See, you're like 12 and a half hours ahead of me. No, no. 10.5 hours ahead of me because it's 9:11 a.m. here where I'm at. So she's already in evening time. But I know there are some people that like the books, the turning of the pages and stuff. And then I know there's people that can read the ebooks. If I could operate my phone and crochet at the same time and not have to stop, you know, crochet, stop crocheting to turn the page or whatever, I would because I like to read. But I'd have to stop, turn the page, stop, turn the page. I like Zara's name. If you used a lot, they have audiobooks and even reading online with subscription places like Amazon. Yes, I do know that. But I really haven't gotten into the audiobooks here recently. I just wanted a place to try it out where I wouldn't have to pay for the book from like places like Audible or something like that, you know. Because I have Chirp. I did download Chirp and I bought some books through Chirp. And I think I have only 3 books. No, see, one, two, three, four. 4 books. Um, started. I'm on the second chapter of one book, so really 3 whole books and a part of a book left to read or listen to. But and I only paid like $11 for those 6 books because there's 6 of them, and one of them was 3 books in one. You know, one recording 3 different books. Amazon has a free trial period at the beginning, I think. Maybe first 30 days. I don't know. I wish everyone a blessed Thursday. Need to cook a meal for my family. Check on you later, Kate. Bye for now. Bye, Lashira. Have a good day if I don't get to see you again. I was just wondering what people's thoughts were on that. You too. You're welcome. I don't know what all books are available on Libby and if like they're limited per library. Like I don't understand all that yet, which is why I wanted to look into it for free, you know. Because I like listening to the TV, I like listening to YouTube, but I noticed that a lot of times I'm not really listening to it. It's more background noise than anything. I watch YouTube while I crochet, while knitting, and I sit by myself. No books for me nowadays, just crochet and knit in free time. I understand that. I remember when I was younger, and what made me start was the favorite things. I used to read all the time when I was in school. I had a different book like every week. And if it wasn't every week, it was every 2 weeks. I had a new book and I checked out library books all the time. And if it wasn't from the school library, it was from the public library. And if it wasn't from there, it was from my sister because she read books too. And she would buy books. And I bought books too. And then somebody gave me a buttload of books one time and they were the romance books. I read those too because I would read anything. And I was always reading. And since I've gotten older, it feels like I don't have time to read. So I figured if I listen to somebody while I'm doing something, which I'm listening to podcasts and other things, which I do listen to them. I watch my shows that I watch. I just figured, just to read or feel like I'm reading. Good morning, beautiful Dana. How are you? We're talking about reading and other stuff and audiobooks, really. But when I worked at the sewing factory, I put some books on my MP3 player, and that's how I say I read. I read the Percy Jackson series and the Hunger Games series. Yeah, I love to read too. See, some channels are reading books aloud. Yes, yes, I do listen to their books too, and that's another thing. I listen to the free ones on YouTube too. But with the ones on YouTube, it's the whole copyright thing, so you can't have up-to-date books, if that makes any sense. I love to read too. It's part of my nighttime ritual before I go to sleep. Yes, I've heard of people doing that too, which I used to read. See, I think I started reading a whole lot when I was probably about 12. I remember I was reading a book and it was kind of scary to me. It wasn't I've read it since then because I reread it. I only do that a couple of times. I don't read a whole lot, but I reread something because I forgot what it was about. And while I was rereading it, I remembered while I was reading this book while I was a kid, there was like a scary part, and I was dozing off because I was laying down, and it wasn't nighttime. This was during the day, but I was laying down and I was dozing, and the book fell forward in my hand and hit me on the forehead, and I jumped and I screamed because I scared myself because I was reading a scary book. It was funny to myself when I reread it and had that thought. And then there was one time it was the same book. Um, when I was reading it, I got scared and it was talking about how this girl was playing a trick on her sister and she had a fake hand and she had put ketchup on it. And it said she threw a hand. And when I saw threw a hand, I threw the book because I was scared. I was probably younger than 12. I was probably about 10 when I read that book. Trying to remember how old I was. It was funny. It really was, Tina. It was funny. I do that with my phone too, be falling asleep with the phone, and it hit me in the face and it scared me. See, I love historical fiction, especially about the mountain men and the Old West. Yes. I like thriller books and, you know, anything. I read whatever. If I can flip the first 2, 3 pages with no problem, I'll read it. If it's something that I have to feel like I've reread it like 3 times and I still don't understand what's going on, I don't read it. The book that got me into reading years ago was The Cross and the Switchblade by David Wilkerson. Love it. Oh, I might have to see if that one's available. Y'all should come visit me sometime. I go live every Tuesday at 11. Yes. I was actually in your live the other day on Tuesday. I don't usually speak whenever I'm there. I was telling on my live last night that what people have seen, I've done a few crochet and chats with AJ from AJ's Personal Touch. And I said to them, I said, I was telling everybody on the live, I said, I don't usually talk a whole lot. I said, but I do listen. I said, but what they see while they're talking, me sitting here crocheting is what I do on other people's lives. I'm always in and out of other people's lives on YouTube, and I just sit there. I don't really speak. I can shout you out. Okay, I'll speak next time I come in. I know that. See, I used to do that a lot in reading in bed. Yes. Look, Wanda and Dana, both the truck drivers are here. I'll speak to you next Tuesday. Make sure I put 5 in there. Hmm. I'm a lurker though. Sometimes, I'll speak sometimes if it's something that I can talk about, or feel like my thoughts can go out there. But then there's times where it's already gone and I'm still typing away. I'm gonna have to go and get some brunch, I guess. Now my stomach is getting louder and louder. Yes, I'm surprised y'all haven't heard mine. We'll visit you. Been a while since I've been on your live. Yeah, I need to eat too. Drink coffee. Yeah, I haven't eaten yet either. All I've had is Mountain Dew today because I haven't made the tea yet. But it's already boiled and on the stove made. I just haven't put sugar and water in it. I haven't eaten yet either. And I've been up since 5:45 this morning. And while I was feeding the dogs, my stomach was growling. I was like, and I'm not going to have time to eat because I was doing that like 20 minutes before my live time. But I will let y'all know how it goes with the whole Libby thing and the audibles if I like it or not. But I think I am going to go too because I am hungry and I need to get that motivated. I got to get this white out of the bedroom so that I can finish these because I only have this one plus 7 more to do. So I need to finish this one and 7 more. And then I start the border around it. But I need to go get the white out of the bedroom. But I will let y'all go to have a good day. And thank y'all for coming. Thank you for watching replay. And I'll give y'all a few seconds to say bye. I usually do this on my phone, but I usually say thank y'all for coming. Take care, Kaylin, and everyone here. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. That is true. Have a good day. I will. And you have a good night, Zara. I have to go find me something to eat. I just don't know what I want yet. Bye, everyone. Yes, bye, everybody. I'm going to send my little message I normally send. Thank y'all for coming. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all. So it's been lovely visiting here with you and everyone. Okay, take care. Much love. Hugs, blessings to you all. Yes, you too, Ingrid. And bye, Dana. Bye, y'all.